day to everyone. Today we're going to conduct an interview with a third-year college student of Adventist University. Let us welcome Mr. CJ Gonzalez.
Thank you for welcoming me here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Morning, Sir CJ.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming here today and accepting our invitation.
It is a privilege to be interviewed by you guys.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.
We are going to ask you a few questions concerning about your college life. The first question we have is, what are the things that you considered before taking up the course you're studying right now?
So, considerations before going to college. I think before going to college, you have to think about your course, and then thinking about your course is quite difficult because you have to think about what you're interested of. It's like if you want cooking, you cannot took up medicine. You know that, no? It's like you're putting yourself into risk. So it's making your life getting harder, you know? So before you go to college, you have to think about what are the things you're interested of. Are you interested of cooking? Or are you interested of about biology, medicine, or math? If you're interested in math, you go to engineering, just like that.
Yes.
So, why did you choose this course, or why did you choose MedTech?
Okay, why did I choose medtech? So like I said before, before you go to college, you should be thinking of what you're interested of. So I wanna tell you a short story. Before I was a former student in Mahonrai. I studied for almost 5 years.
Yes.
And all those 5 years, I've seen myself. I'm excelling in sciences, in that course, in that subjects. Yeah. And in Quiz B, I always get second place. I don't know why I didn't get first place, but I think getting a second place boost me up in getting that course, no, medtech. And also, all those I think 5 years, I must get the award in best in science. Yeah. So maybe for myself, no, I talk to myself. Maybe science is for me, and I think about what's the best pre-med for me, and then I search the Google. I ask my friends. They said medtech is best for me. So I choose medtech because I think I can finally fit in that course.
Yes, that is a great choice. Okay, so moving on, can you share to us what are your experiences when you were starting as a college student, like struggles and challenges you encountered?
Challenges. I think usually the challenges in college, it talks about your life. It's all about your personal life in college. Yeah, and what are some of my experience? First of all, there's a huge adjustment for me because I came from a school for boys when I was in high school, and then first of all, my adjustment is I'm not used to have a girl classmates because just like that I came from school for boys. Yeah.
Okay.
And then second, college is very different from high school. In college, you have lots of freedom in college, and there's so many choices in college. Whether you want to study or not, you want to go to school or not, you read or not, you can choose whatever choices you want. No? But the only thing you cannot choose is the consequences of your actions. For me, the most challenge in college is myself.
Yes, how do you say so?
How do I say so? Thank you. I think because you have to deal with yourself every day. Because in college, it's like sabihin natin, bahala ka na sa buhay mo. No? It's not like in high school, the teachers are kind. In college, the professors they're just like brutal or and to say wala silang pakialam sa inyo kung di kayo pumasok. Just like that, no? And also, challenge is yourself. Yeah, I want to say yourself. You have to be self-reliant with yourself and be confident.
But on the bright side, what are the experiences you enjoyed while starting college?
Starting college, of course, the bright side. The positive thing is you're dealing with your future. Yeah, and dealing with your future is a very good privilege for your life because it talks about your future, it talks about your destiny. for for you to become successful. It's like college is the bridge for your career in.
Very well.
So, sir, what or who motivates you to study or strive hard?
So what motivates me in studying hard? Okay, first of all, my parents, because they're the ones who pay my tuition, of course.
Yes.
So medyo nakakahiya if I can study harder. Second, of course, myself. Because I think about myself in the future. What would I want to be? Who I want to be? Do I want to be a tambay? Or do I want to be a Dota player? Just like that. And I think that's not properly fit for me. And I think about myself in the future as a future doctor, successful doctor in the future. And that's what motivates me. You should think about, I should think about myself in the future. And thinking about the future, it motivates me in the present to do my best here in the present. Third, motivates me God, because I don't know, through God all things are possible, and through Him all things are possible. Also, one of when I was in high school, there's a saying na nadala ko simula nung college hanggang ngayon. It says, nothing worth having comes easy. No? There's, if yeah, if that thing, if your goal, if you want to achieve your goal, it's not that easy. You have to work for it. It takes a lot of sacrifice, hard work, a lot of cries and sadness, but in the end, it is worth it. Thank you.
Okay. How do you handle pressure when it comes to studying? Like your time, your priorities?
So, okay. So, do I handle pressure, stress in college? So, I think I cannot handle them alone, but with the help of God, I can handle them. Like I said, no, with God, all things are possible. And all those pressures, every time I get struggles in life, I do study the scriptures. And every time I study the scripture, it helps me to become calm. And also, I should also be thinking positive always. Because thinking positive will result positive things also. And what else? How do I handle pressure? Of course, you have to, if you think you cannot handle the situation, you have to relax and rest. Like you eat a lot, or you go somewhere else, you drink Starbucks or whatever, or you play video games. But doing those things should have a limitation. And after doing it, after you relax, then go back to work, then make plans on how you will handle those situations.
So, sir, can I ask you something more personal?
Okay.
Are you in a relationship?
Okay, so yes, I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
But yeah.
How do you handle your time for your studies and for your girlfriend?
So at first it is hard because there are times, syempre, may away, let's say may away.
Yes.
It's so hard to handle before. And then we talk about it na we shouldn't focus on our relationship, but rather use our relationship as a motivation in our study. No? A relationship should not be the cause of your failures in college, but it should be the fruit of your success in college, di ba? So, both of you should have goals in life na in college na you study first for the better of your future for the both of you.
What do you expect when you graduate from your course?
So, okay, I expect after graduating in MedTech, of course, I'll prepare 1 year again for the board exam so that I can pass it. And then, maybe I'll work first in the clinic or hospitals. And then after that, I'll go again for another 4 years for the medicine. the medicine.
Yes.
I still don't know yet, but I think I'm gonna study it also in Adventist University of the Philippines.
Okay.
Same school, same university rather.
So, for the last question, sir, what can you advise to those teenagers who are going to decide about their course in college?
Yes. And also for the teenagers who want to take the same course like you, MedTech.
So I think my advice is you have to think about something you're interested of before you go to college, and or something that you're being like you're good at. That's like if you're good in math, you can go in engineering, and if you want to go like if you want to become a med tech, then be like med tech, then act like or studying like a med tech. And also for you guys as a senior high, right?
Yes.
My suggestion is you do well right now, because so that when you go in college, you're prepared in that kind of pressure or that kind of challenges in college, no? And don't just say don't put you in senior high, no? It's like do your best and focus on your study, because your study will lead you to your success. And also choose wisely and have good choices in life, because your decisions can lead you to your destiny, and I believe in that. And what else? Always don't lose hope. Just believe on what you want. Okay, so thank you for your question. Thank you for having me here, and I hope my answers help you a lot or just a little bit. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. For the last time, let us acknowledge our guest, Mr. CJ Gonzalez. Thank you so much for granting us this interview. I am Dale M. Byron,
I'm Ian Gabriel.
your interviewers for 11 STEM. Thank you and
Thank you
good
and-
day.
I hope that I can turn back the time to make it all alright.